Great, we've got Matthew here from MFT Rural talking about his new invention.
Yeah, so had to come up with a plan B, cleaning out under shearing sheds. So we use a vacuum for the dry material and the hard packed and the wet material where it's a shovel or a lot of time. We built a remote control machine that's about 1.1 metres wide. It's 580 mil off the ground, and it gets under most sheds and saves you using a shovel. So we just guide it in via remote control and fill a bucket up, which is about 0.2 of a cube, and bring it out and then go back and do it again until it's all out. So it just makes life a lot easier. You're not sucking up the ammonia on the wet material. And the hard pack, the option is a hand pick, so it's a lot less, tiring on the body.
Yep.
So.
Excellent. And so this is a service that you've been offering for a while now?
Yeah, correct. So standing on the vacuum machine for a while and trying to think of what a plan B might be.
Yep.
We came up with this, and that's had the machine, I think, for about 18 months now. And it's been very well received. We've done a lot of work with it. It's probably, in regards to the amount of our business, probably 20%. Most of it's vacuum, and when we do have to use it, it makes life very easy.
Yeah,
very
absolutely.
easy.
So previously, how would you have dealt with those really?
We either leave it for the farmer, which isn't the most desirable option, or we try to pull it out where he doesn't have the time, but then it's a cost to him, and that's not always the best option.
Yeah.
So yes, this is also a cost, but it's a far quicker result.
Yep.
So it's actually a less taxing on him, and we get it back to dirt, and then you're back to that point where you can manage it.
Yeah. So when you do a clean out, it's often after many years?
Last week we did one. It was 80 years since it was last cleaned out, and it was actually built 80 years ago, so it's never been cleaned out.
It's never been cleaned. Wow.
But the issue that you then get is the manure sitting on your posts, and it actually rusts your posts out.
Yeah.
So even after 7 years, on some new sheds, we're seeing that rust is taking hold. And your shed is a big asset, and you're going to let it hit the ground because you're not maintaining it. So frequency of cleaning your shed out and getting that manure off your posts, and that's what we do.
Yeah, okay, fantastic. And you travel all around doing that?
Yeah, we do Victoria, we do New South Wales, parts of it, and obviously South Australia, and really where the work is, and there's plenty of work around. So
yeah, fantastic. Now, just getting back to this new machine, can
Yes.
you just tell us about how it was designed and built, and the technology used to?
Yeah, so it's remote control, so it just sits on your waist, and the best part about it is that it will actually extend out and lift up over the top of you 8 feet in the air, so we can tip it into the back of our tipper. So when you've got ram sales, when you're doing, say, a ram shed, you can actually have a clean area once we've finished, instead of it all being pulled out in a big mess on his forecourt or over his white gravel or whatever it might be.
Yep.
Makes life a lot easier.
Yeah, it saves double handling too.
It does. And that side of things, we can run the machine. We run it 11 hours a day. We get about 3 hours out of a tank of fuel. And apart from that, it just keeps going.
Yeah, okay.
So it's good.
And so it's a fuel base.
It's fuel based, so it's a Honda motor, so it's unleaded.
Yep.
Technology's not there, I don't think, in what we're doing for battery powered.
Yep.
So it has a little bit of a noise to it, but really it's just a lawnmower at the end of the day.
Yeah, okay. Fantastic.
So it's worked really well.
Yeah, great. Well, very interesting to hear about this. I hadn't thought I'd come here and learn that the younger siblings having the job of shoveling out the shearing shed have been replaced by robotics. So,
we make it a little bit easier. We can leave it outside, and then they can make their money without going under the shed.
That's right. I love that.
Yes.
So thank you so much.
That's all right. Thank you for having us.
Starting to hear about it. So
Appreciate it.
thanks so much.